That was Toys in the Forest, Pain and Fear, and on the phone with me right now, Max from Toys in the Forest. Dude, what's up?
Hey man, everything's fine. Here I am just cooling at home and talking to you and everybody. That's great.
Very cool. Thank you so much for joining me today. And
my pleasure.
Okay, introduce yourself as a band. Tell us a little about the band's history, how you guys got together, stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, the band is all about rock and roll. We started doing this band in 2004. It was just about to play rock on the stage. And then we started to play this rock and roll about sex, drinking, and have the parties and so on. And then we did the first EP. I was in Paris with the band, and then we moved to Belgium because we had more and more bookings there. We had a few changes in the lineup, and now we are 4 members in the band. And we just are about to record the 3rd album now. Always rock and roll.
Always rocking. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I like your themes: drinking, sex, and rock and roll. It doesn't get any better than that.
We had to be focused on things. So without, if you play rock and roll, you drink something, whatever you like, and
you fuck something.
Yeah, you need the girls to make everything perfect.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, growing up, what are some of your influences? What bands do you listen to and that led to you doing what you're doing now, the type of music you play?
Well, when we are at home, we usually listen to classic rock, like Led Zeppelin.
Oh, cool.
We started listening to that kind of sound. I used to listen a lot to bands like Ted Nugent, Rory Gallagher, things like that, AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Motorhead.
Nice.
And then when we go out, we like to listen to things like Fear Factory or heavy stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, hearing about bands like Iron Maiden and stuff like that being called classic rock is making me feel old, because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah, that's what they call now classic rock.
yeah, all the 80s is considered classic rock now. It's really bumming me out.
For me, it's just the best sound, so
I
like it.
Absolutely.
I like to listen, the Number of the Beast album or Power Slave.
Oh, hell yeah.
Killers and Motorhead. I keep listening to Motorhead.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with Lemmy.
Yeah, I like Nashville Pussy, too.
Very cool. Yeah, I've actually seen them live before. Great band.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that's what we listen like.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like hard rock, heavy metal.
Very cool. Yeah, and it's good having a different mix, too. It lends good to music you write and having different influences and whatnot. How'd you come up with the name Toys in the Forest? What's it mean?
At first I didn't know what it was the meaning, but I was drunk and I had to record one song in the studio. I was in Paris and I was drinking and fucking and everything. And the next morning I had to write a song. The music was done, but not the lyrics. So the guy in the studio said, "What's the name of the track?" And I said, "I don't know, Toys in the Forest." Okay, sounds good. And then I went home with the track, and a girlfriend of mine said, "Well, your track Toys in the Forest means your sex in my pussy." Oh yeah, sure, why not? Okay, maybe then we should call the name of the band should be that Toys in the Forest.
I didn't even think about it that way, but yeah, it makes perfect sense.
I said, "Yeah, okay, let's do."
Kind of like Snake in the Bush.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a girl saying it's okay, you can do it. So I said, "Yeah, you're right. Let's call the band Toys in the Forest. Why not?" Yeah. Nice.
I dig that. It's pretty cool. I was reading your MySpace page, your bio on there, and you mentioned that you're typically a party drinking, sex, rock and roll band. But you also say you sometimes go to a darker place, and like you mentioned, life after death. Is there something that happened or a belief that makes you write songs like that, or is it just something that just popped up and said, "Fuck it, we'll do it"?
Yeah, I mean, when I think it's the both side of the dark side of everything. We party a lot, we have a lot of fun, and sometimes when you get up with the hangover, you see sometimes you are just depressed, not depressed, but you feel blue and you write dark stuff. But the few songs that are sad about what we do is just usually personal stories, like a death in a family or someone you lost or you miss or It's just the blues of the rock and roll we play.
Sure. Yeah, you write to your moods sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but the dark side of what we do is usually personal. The rest is more about fun, because when you do the gig, people want to have fun, so
Sure.
you just want to party and entertain people. So.
There you go. Now, you guys are known for your live performances. What is it that sets you apart from other bands?
I think it's the live energy mostly. I think, and also we have the song that people can remember and enjoy. So
Right.
we come to the stage with the beer in the end, and then we play, and everybody seems to be happy, and then we come back the next week. And,
do it all over again.
Yeah. So people seem to enjoy it. So
That's cool. Well, that's the important thing. That's what you're doing it for,
Yeah.
you know.
but it's just rock and roll. I always say that it's just rock and roll. It never dies. So
Hope not.
that's what we do.
And
Yeah.
we'd both be out of a job.
So that's the difference between us and
Cool.
the others.
So, speaking of the others, how is the French metal scene? Like, what's it like over there?
It's very good. It's mostly black metal. We have a lot of
Really?
black metal bands. Yeah.
Wow. I never would have figured that one.
Yeah, it's more black metal in the area, more than pop. We don't have that many bands. We have all these pop bands singing in French that you can hear on the radio.
Right.
But the scene is extremely heavy.
Wow.
So we are lucky to be able to play rock and roll, because a few years back there was no room for us, because everything was so brutal. It was so heavy. But so
No
little
shit.
by little, yeah, we have a lot of bands. We had some bands coming to the north of France, like Fear Factory,
I love that.
Brutal Truth, all that kind of
Yeah.
heavy stuff.
That's cool. Because I actually have a band I play from France. France is a big country. I don't know if you ever heard of them. Black Rain.
No.
They're kind of like a gutter rock, kind of like Skid Row.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
like it's good stuff. Real like sleaze rock, which is cool, and I play them a lot.
I like
So
it a lot, yeah.
yeah. So it's so you guys are my second French band. It's awesome.
Yeah, we can rock in France too.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I like it a lot. So that being said, I'm going to play another song here from you guys. This is Lost and Wasted. You have any backstory to this? Is this just another let's drink and get fucked up song?
Yeah, this song came from a story with a girl I didn't want to date anymore. Sometimes you date a girl, when you're drunk you think she's beautiful, and when you wake up you think she's not that beautiful.
Oh, wow.
You want her to go away, so you write a song and you send her.
You know what? You're gonna have to give me your email off air, because I have a song. I have a band called Electric Angels, and the song is called "I Never Really Loved You. I Just Drank Too Much." So it's right along those lines. I'll have to send that to you off air. But
Oh, sure.
very
Sure.
cool. I like the theme of that song. Really. This is Lost and Wasted from Toys in the Forest. Check them out at Toys in the Forest at myspace.com. We'll be right back with Max, singer and guitarist, in just a moment.